Good evening, or good morning. Do you know that's the thing from this film? We're doing Silence of the Lambs today.
Yeah. So,
The famous line, it's one of those...
I hope you got that from the intro.
From the start bit, yeah.
From the intro. And
We're doing we're Harry Met Sally today. The line, it's one of those Mandela effect lines. You know, like the No, Luke, I am your father.
Yeah.
It's never actually said by Darth Vader.
Oh yeah, what's the real one? I'm your mother.
No, look, I'm your neighbour. That's what he says. No,
Can't be killing me.
It's me that took your lawnmower. Well, hello, Clarice. It's never said.
Oh, all right.
Never says it.
Well, hello,
and when they first meet, he just goes, "Good morning."
That's like me. My Mandela effect one is when I keep thinking Vince McMahon says hello, you rapist.
Hello, you rapist. Yeah.
what is it? Actual word?
It's just come on out, you rapist.
Come on out. Hello, you rapist.
I can't even remember who Vince McMahon was saying that to.
It could be anybody.
It could have been anybody.
And more likely accurate.
I don't know if you watched the Royal Rumble at the weekend.
Is it this weekend?
It was this weekend.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
It was in Saudi.
Yeah, I don't even know who.
So, Roman Reigns won it. Do you know who that is?
I know that name, yeah. He's been around. Yeah, I do. He's done a bad action movie or something. I've seen him in a movie, I'm pretty sure.
Possibly. Very possibly. Because it was in Saudi, all the ladies have to cover up.
Oh, Christ.
So they're all wearing like these
the wrestlers
bizarre...
yeah.
They do. Yeah, they do.
Shuts up.
The women, you don't know this. I thought you took the piss there.
Yeah, you're taking the piss.
Wait.
Like, I know, and I get where they are. They're probably in Riyadh. I understand that.
Yeah.
But like... It's just quite funny when it's wrestling.
Yeah, they have to cover up. They must be, the men don't. The men can still be like as oiled up and as half naked as possible.
Yeah.
But the women have to be all skin. The only skin that can show is their hands and their faces.
Okay. Right.
So they're not allowed to. I'd go further. I'd wrestle in burqas.
Yeah.
You don't know who anyone is. That is the true that's the true surprise element of the Royal Rumble.
Gamble on it.
You get no fucking idea who it is. You have to tell by their eyes.
Oh, yeah.
The only one you can really tell is Kane. He's got a mask.
Rey Mysterio.
The luchadors have to wear Mexican style burqas.
I wrote so many jokes last night in a roast battle. Quite funny thing. I did a roast battle last night against a Scottish luchador wrestler. Yeah. But like somebody wasn't happy about one of my jokes.
What? Who wasn't happy?
There was someone in the crowd, not Lucha. Lucha was.
What, as just a fan of luchadors in general?
Well, no, the joke because Lucha. Like I said, that Lucha looks like he's sexually assaulted so many kids. It's made him disabled. So somebody was really upset that I put sexual assault and ableism into one horrible joke.
I see. Right. Have they never seen a roast battle before? Right. I feel this week I want to talk about the film more.
Okay, that's grand.
Because I feel we're being too self-indulgent.
I don't
know how the crowd feel. I don't know what the word has been in Discord, but I've just felt the last couple of weeks it's been mostly chat. Lightly brushing the films at the end.
Yeah. Well, this one's a good film. You see, there's some films, though, in fairness, you do.
I know.
That you're just like, right, there is about 4 talking points in this, but this one's got plenty in it.
This one I could do 2 hours on the opening scene with Lecter. On its own.
Okay, right.
Lecter and his band of merry men in that corridor of hell.
No, the only thing that we'll get into that pretty quickly, actually, in fairness today, because I have nothing to talk about, but like, do you know what I did a little not deep dive, right? Was because actually it sounds like something I would be mad into. This is terrible, so way to bring it in. But Epstein's List.
Yeah.
I thought but I've only actually kind of lightly did it. I don't know why. I was just like, this seems all over the place. I'll get it near the end of the story. But I couldn't help it when I saw that that woman went viral for saying it's boring.
Who said that?
It's like some American senator. She just went, "Oh my God, is anybody else bored with all this Epstein stuff?"
Oh my God!
Everybody's like, child sexual assault and sex trafficking is boring to you.
It's close on being the most scandalous story of all time.
I'd say it's right up there. Like it's right up there with 9/11. Really.
Yeah, when you've got the most powerful people in the world, including the current most powerful man in the world
Yeah.
involved in a sex trafficking industry and an island of paedophilia, then that's
And
quite
apparently cannibalism.
yes.
I don't know what that is.
Murder, cannibalism,
I can't
cover
tell
up
if
of
that's
murder,
another
torture.
If that's like again like
cattle rustling.
midget tossing. No, but like, but I saw some of the emails which I couldn't stop laughing at because they're so incriminating. Some of them
They're very informal as well.
So, yeah.
Nobody ever says best regards or
Why do they keep
hope
leaving
this finds you well.
all his emails? And I mean, obviously he's dead now, so he's not going to reply. But they leave all of his emails.
Yeah.
I thought they would redact his email.
Yeah.
It's always like J. One of them was jvacation@gmail.com. JE vacation.
J-Dog Epi 69 at Yahoo.
Yeah.
He's an early one. Fuck, I can't change this. Most of the people have got it now.
Well, one of them he just writes to the guy. He's like, "Well, mate, if you're coming around that area first, just make sure you check up the sex tourism laws with underage people." And I'm like, "Fuck me!" He didn't even like.
Yeah, they're very blatant about it.
Yeah. So
I don't
blatant.
know what always confused me is there's so many photographs. Right, so at no point did anyone, because this isn't.
They must think they were just.
This isn't a current era of, like I've obviously not been, and I don't think we will get a chance to go. But I imagine Epstein Island probably quite Instagrammable.
Yeah.
Right, I think it would probably quite a palatial kind of spot. But all of this was taking place at a time where we didn't have a camera to hand constantly. So these were physical cameras or Polaroids, disposable cameras. I don't know if it's an arrogance of we'll never get caught because we're so powerful.
It must be.
If I were indulging in such activities,
you'd be.
I would be asking someone, what's with the fucking camera?
Yeah.
Is there any chance we don't take any photos? Can we leave the photos for group shots later on?
Yeah.
Maybe around dinner, us playing crazy golf. I think me leering over a passed out woman. I don't think we need to capture this moment.
Fuck's sake. It is quite funny. I don't really. Yeah. It must be a power thing they didn't think they would get touched.
I know. I don't know if it is. I know why there are so many photos. Because
he's using it as
the whole point of it seems to have been him using it as leverage.
Yeah.
Because he was a massive. He was a what's it called? Where they lobbyist. He was a massive lobbyist.
Yeah.
For government and for various things.
Rothschilds.
Yeah, and he had all this power and all this leverage and all this incriminating stuff on the most powerful people in the world. So I can understand why he was like that. Grab as much shit as you can. Hide in the bushes. But that's the point. He didn't even need to hide in the bushes. They were posing for these photos.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether it's just they're so stupid.
Yeah.
Or they are just so arrogant that they go, none of this will ever come back to haunt us ever again.
It seems like they were desperate to get there. You know, like all Elon Musk's one was him like pleading to go there.
Yeah. How shite of a laugh, how shite of a hang do you need to be to not be allowed onto the pedo island?
Yeah, it's
Hawking was there. See when Stephen Hawking's a bigger laugh than you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Elon's like, I programmed him.
Yeah, it's like who you get? Oh, I'm sorry, you can't come on holiday. You can't come on the lads' holiday. Why not? We're taking a Commodore 64 instead. Part machine is more of a laugh than you, Elon. Fuck off. We get it. Electric cars, cool stuff, man. Sounds great.
How has he come off worse?
I know.
He's come off worse. They go, no, he begged to get on the pedo island, but he didn't get there.
Yeah, he's almost getting slagged off because he wasn't on the pedo island. You were too shite to go to the pedo island.
That's so good.
What's wrong with you, Elon?
Oh, it's so fucking funny. Because I don't know who Peter Mandelson is really either. I know his name.
Yeah, he's a former. He's Lord. He's a Labour peer now, but he was very high up in Blair's Labour era.
Okay, right. Because I saw as well. Do you know what I saw? I saw the Daily Mailer's been putting out a thing today. He's a Russian spy. Usual.
He is a Russian spy now, or he's always been a Russian spy?
He's always been.
Oh, okay.
Even though all emails of just him in Israel and the Rothschilds and everything.
Yeah. Russian spy and rampant paedophile.
Yeah.
Is there anything this guy can't do?
Yeah, apparently. Do you know what? Maybe he's a hero. maybe his whole operation was just to sting pedophiles.
If he's brought the whole system down from within, then fair play, Mandelson.
I don't really think not Randallson. I meant Epstein.
Oh, Epstein.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Imagine if Epstein, this was all a big sting operation, and he just wanted to catch all the pedophiles.
And he's still alive. Imagine he's still alive.
Yeah.
Everyone's caught, and he emerges like fucking Kaiser Soze.
The end of fucking The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
In a cafe and roving.
Amazing. Imagine, Jesus Christ. Imagine that.
Well, would you fucking believe it?
Fucking Memdami turns to him and goes, I never thanked you for what you did. And Epstein just turned, and you'll never have to.
Getting into a big black car with Putin. No. It wouldn't really be a great sting operation if you were literally actually still bringing kids in to be sexually assaulted.
No.
I don't really think, like, we got them.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
No, that's not how it works.
Yeah, you went a bit too far undercover there.
Yeah. You're not still meant to go into it. I know there's undercover, how to do a bit of drugs or something in front of some drug dealers, but yeah, no.
Surprised he's never called Jeff Epstein. I always like to think if I was called Jeffrey, I would always short it to Jeff.
You'd imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Frey.
I don't think Frey would work. Frey would be worse.
Frey Epstein.
Frey Epstein.
Yeah.
So it's too much like Free Epstein.
Yeah, he's already lobbying.
Campaign.
He's such a good lobbyist. he's been writing Free Epstein's his name for ages.
Have you seen this thing? The Nelson's Weekly thing that annoys him online.
Okay,
have you seen this thing they do on Twitter now? Where there's loads of people, they're putting up posts, but it's hundreds of different photos, and you need to click in, and it makes some bizarre broken up photo.
Aye.
What the fuck?
Aye, like the four photos.
What's the point?
Yeah, because do you know what the most annoying thing is? I think the only reason it's made is because you have to, in your head, half the time unclick it. It'd be a picture of fucking, you'd be like, is that Sydney Sweeney or who the fuck is that? And then you click on the picture and it goes, and I go, oh wow, just post the fucking picture if you're going to be a weirdo.
Yeah. It just makes it look weird.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's
like her chin's halfway down her body and stuff like that. And
that's because people don't even do it right.
Yeah.
There's just big jet black squares, but the spaces also think so. It's just like she looks like a Canadian in South Park.
I get if there's one where it makes a photo that you were never expecting.
Oh, aye.
Do you know where it's put like 4 different things together, and you're like, I have no idea what this was.
Oh, aye.
And then it suddenly comes up, and it was Mickey Mouse or something. You're like, fuck! I did not see that. It was part of a crane. It was a walrus.
Yeah.
It was 2 bald black men with their heads up there, the ears.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And when you click them together, it makes Mickey Mouse. I go, fucking! I didn't see that jigsaw coming at all.
Yeah.
But when you see Sydney Sweeney's face, and you go, all right, it's going to be Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it is. It's a full-length Sydney Sweeney.
I've seen this picture in general already.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
And she got arrested for chucking her bras on the Hollywood sign. You see that? Like,
Did she get arrested for it?
Aye. It's
disgraceful.
It's just a PR stunt.
I don't really see the problem with that at all.
Nah, yeah, it was fine.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't really see a problem with chucking your underwear anywhere.
Oh, well, yeah, I think it's because she just climbed the thing.
Oh, she climbed up the Hollywood sign.
They climbed up the Hollywood sign
right,
while they did it.
That's a different kettle of fish.
Health and safety issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. How funny it would be, though, if they found Sydney Sweeney dead at the bottom of the Hollywood Hills.
I don't think that'd be funny at all.
I kind of would. I hate her.
Why? I'm not a huge fan either, actually.
Yeah, she seems like a twat. Speaking of funny, here's a good film one. Here's a little film tidbit for you for the week. Remember we were talking about the Odyssey? Remember it caused the whole winter hassle where people were like giving out about the helmet. They're like, this is not real helmets from that time, and you're like, it's a myth.
Yeah,
it's not a real fucking time, right? They've went another one further, right? Did you see who they cast as Helen of Troy?
No.
Right, so Helen of Troy got cast as Lupita Nyong'o.
All right.
Right.
And so people are losing it because she's black.
Yeah, people are losing it, right? And but everybody just keeps writing in the audit, like, it's just mostly Republicans going, are you fucking kidding? We had, who was the other one? Who was the first Helen to try? Fucking Heidi Klum. It was
not Angelina Jolie.
No, you remember the blonde girl? It was a year. It wasn't Troy, was it? Yeah, it wasn't Troy. Who played?
I thought that was Angelina.
It definitely isn't. No.
Did Angelina Jolie play Brad Pitt's dad in that? Or mum? Sorry.
Oh. She can do it all, Julie, can't she? Imagine
John
playing,
Voight played his mum.
Imagine them banging. Remember that time you played my dad, Angelina? Because they were
God, I
together.
totally forgot they were together. Oh my God.
They were together.
I'm fairly certain she played. Right.
Look, yeah, sort the Troy thing out there because I'll tell you what's happened, right? So Helen of Troy is in the part of it. The thing about it is like Helen of Troy's she was born because of swan. Her mother fucked a swan,
Okay.
and it laid an egg, and she came from an egg.
Okay.
Some people are like, how could she be black? And I'm like, how's she fucking anything?
Diane Kruger.
Diane Kruger.
Played the
That's
Queen
it
of
was.
Sparta.
Diane Kruger, yeah. Remember?
Yeah, as Helen.
Yeah,
Helen
yeah.
of Troy, yeah.
Yeah.
What was that? Angelina Jolie was
I kind of think I know what you're talking about. It's in my head too. I know what
she's in a
Is it Alexander? Is she an
She
Alexander?
played Farrell's mum.
Yes, that's even. It's on way.
Alexander of Troy.
Yeah, Alexander
His brother.
of Troy. Yeah.
That was it.
That's it,
That was it. Can I say thank you to anyone who's listened to the cuts and was at either of the Taunton or Cardiff gigs at the weekend?
Aye.
They were a lot of fun.
They were. That
They were really
Cardiff
good
was
fun.
great.
Cardiff one was great fun. We did it outside, basically.
Yeah.
In a shed.
I was like, where's this coming in?
Yeah.
But everybody was fucking up for it. Like, straight for
Anyway,
that.
it was very fun. And
It was so nice as well.
we
Good
had
crack.
I don't know if you saw this online. I decided to walk home
Oh fuck.
from my gig in Taunton, to walk to and from. So I got there, and as is my wont, I didn't check anything about the venue at all until I arrived there, and I went, oh, it's 3 miles outside of where I am, and
Okay.
there is no. I was like, I'll just get an Uber. No, are you kidding? Of course, there's no Ubers. So I was like, well, I went into like a local taxi office, and that was going to be a while. So I was like, it's not raining, I'll just walk it. And then it was going through the countryside. And I was like, this is a bit stupid, but it'll be fine because it's mostly along a canal, so it's a path anyway.
Yeah.
It'll be grand. And then the way back, it was even more difficult to get a taxi. And I had been offered a lift and turned it down because by this point in my head, I was like, fuck it, I'm walking it home as well. But the way I left was different. I went for a drink with Nathan. Right? I went to meet him and his wife and their 2 pals, right? And when I came out, I was like, right, this isn't where the venue was, but I'll put it in my sat nav anyway. I was like, oh, it's just along. It was the other side of the river. No path. So just wading through mud, ruining shit, right?
Oh yeah, you were showing me your shoes the
Ruining my
next day. I
shoes.
remember you were like,
And then
you're suede, weren't they as
yeah,
well?
suede shoes, black suede shoes. At one point, I genuinely thought I would have to, because I was like, well, there's a bridge.
Yeah.
There must be a wee bit up to the bridge. No bit up to the bridge. So I was like, do I have to? Because I can't go back. I've now walked 2 miles here. I've got 10% left in my phone. I'm needing the torch because
Oh,
I can't
no.
see anything, right? There's nothing around. I was like, if I walk back, I'm running out of battery and then I'm fucked. So I need to keep going. So at one point I was like, I think I'm going to need to cross this river. So I'm like, I need to find a shallow bit of the river and like take my shoes off and then roll my suit leg. And I'm like, why have I got myself into this
This would look like
situation?
you killed yourself after a gig if you
Yeah,
died there.
I would. And then people going, I thought it was all right. Actually, I don't know why.
yeah.
I don't know why he's so upset after that gig. That was by far one of the best I've seen. But yeah, eventually found a slip road up onto it, but then had to walk through tunnels. I sent you a picture.
Oh fuck, they
that
look so.
Dude, it looked like the film
menacing.
Silent Hill.
Yeah,
There was, there was one where the path to take me back into Taunton was closed off by a big gate, and there was 2 opposing signs saying pathway this way, but they were both pointing at each other. So the pathway was the gate. The gate was just blocking. So I was like, I have no fucking idea. So I'm like, I'm having to scale this gate. It was stupid.
Yeah, It's also like it's going to be like people always think that comedians have a more cooler life than they have. But
Yeah,
it'd be
it's
quite
not
funny
in the slightest.
it'd be quite funny if you accidentally died in the wilderness after a gig.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "What? I thought he was just going to go back to his hotel." And
Yeah,
he was trying.
yeah. It
He was trying. He ended up in the river.
Well, so
He collapsed through the faulty bridge.
to give you an idea of how unglamorous it is, I mean, I know it wasn't needed. I didn't have to do that walk home, right?
yeah.
It can be glamorous if you're willing to not be a prick.
Yeah.
The next night in Cardiff, I was flying out. The only flight I could get back to Glasgow
early.
was 7 o'clock in the morning from Bristol Airport. So I was like, right, I'm going to need to be there at 5 because I hate being there any later than the 2 hours.
Okay,
I get so panicked.
Really? Yeah,
I get so like there's been
I could do
Amy's totally different. She'll rock up half an hour before the fucking
I
thing.
only rock up half an hour before.
God, I couldn't take the stress.
Mm.
So I was like, right, I need to be there by 5. So we left. I left you in Cardiff because I was getting a bus back to Bristol from Cardiff. Back to Bristol Airport.
Yeah, Bristol
and then I had a hotel in Bristol Airport. So I got back to Bristol Airport about 1:30, and then went in, had a shower, and I went, I'm not going to sleep.
Just
This
lay there, I
has
suppose.
been the most pointless hotel room
Yeah.
I have ever booked in my life.
I did find it. I was like, I kind of, when you told me, I kind of like went, I wouldn't have done it, but but in my head, I was like, it's probably worth it. Like,
Yeah.
but not, probably
But
not.
the other option was going to. But I've tried to do an all nighter at Bristol Airport
I've
before.
done it, but not Bristol Airport.
There's nothing.
There's about 2 or 3 airports you'd be like, I can do that.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm really stuck.
There's nothing. The problem with Bristol Airport is you can't get through to departures until like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
So you're in the entrance.
Aye.
You're in the what's the check-in
Yeah, the desks.
the check-in desk
Yeah, yeah,
area. There's nothing.
That's not good.
There's literally nothing.
There's no chairs there.
There's no chairs.
Yeah,
so there's
that's
people
just walls.
Like the last time, I just braved it and stayed up and watched a film all night because I was like, if I lie down, I'm lying on a floor.
Yeah.
And I think I've come too far now
No.
to be lying on floors.
Yeah, I've slept in Dublin Airport a good few times.
But is there not? There must be places in Dublin.
There used to be. It used to be like a little place where you could get in. There'd be like little booths, like circular booths.
Oh yeah,
Like round circular booths that are
that's-
cushioned. But that's currently under repair and it's
see,
been
that's-
gone for a year and a half. And now they also, Dublin Airport always have like, as if everything's like anti-homeless stuff. I suppose they're trying to stop people from sleeping all over the fucking place. So there's bars in between the stuff.
Aye.
I slept in behind a vending machine once in there. It's great.
behind the vending machine.
Yeah. It
Wow.
wasn't dirty as you'd imagine.
I would have imagined that would be very dirty.
because it was out from the wall and there's
Right.
like a little thing. But it's basically what it is you walk in, and I went behind the thing, and it's at the actual gate, and I went, this is like a little miniature room, like a little clean room.
Yeah.
So I was laying there, like I'll just lay on shite. Like, I mean, I don't feel great to come out when I went,
No.
3 hours before your flight or whatever, and you're like,
Oh yeah.
your next day's fucked.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't understand why it's not made. I mean, I suppose it's a staffing issue, but like 'cause when I was there at that time in the morning and I saw the people that had been hanging about, it wasn't like scrotes. It wasn't like folk that are.
No.
Do you know what I mean? It was normal looking people that were just had an early flight and just went, I'm not paying 150 quid
Yeah, of
to
course.
spend 3 hours in a hotel room.
Yeah.
So I'll just go to the airport, right?
Yeah.
And airports don't close, like their main doors don't close. So
Yeah.
I don't understand why it can't be that much to put those wee, those wee like booth kind of things in, those wee pods.
Yeah.
It can't be that much. A big, massive bank of pods.
Charge them.
Aye,
Charge for 2 or 3 hours even.
20 quid.
Yeah.
20 quid for 3 hours, right? You just pay it. It's got a card machine thing outside. If it's, you either book it online or you go and take your chances, see if there's any free. You go in, tap your card, it opens, you close it like the fucking pods they have in Aliens.
Like a morgue.
Aye.
Yeah, like a cryo here
yeah.
from. But what I have to do for you?
It's got a plug.
Yeah.
You plug that in. It's got a reading light.
It rotates.
It rotates. It's got a disco ball. It's got a mini bar.
Imagine a mini
I would
bar.
quite happily pay 20 quid
Oh, easy.
just to get my head down for 2 hours.
Yeah, easy. It
In
makes so
somewhere.
much money.
It literally would. It seems such a no-brainer for a company to not be all over this.
Pods. Listen, forget about it. We got into the wrong pod business.
We had, yes. Now we're talking.
Absolute cuts. Pods.
I bet the Japanese have got them everywhere.
Oh, of course.
Bet every Japanese airport's got a shitload of pods.
It's always like, I can't even, like, I know there's so much AI shit as well, right? But I always feel like if I went over, like, oh no, all clothes in Japan have a button, you just push it and it irons it immediately. And you're like, all right, sorry, I didn't know that was a thing. They're like, yeah, it's been here for years.
Yeah, stick your foot in this, we'll make you a trainer.
yeah, exactly. That's right. Yeah.
Custom made trainer. Like that. Right. Give us a shout if you want to get involved. If you have any
pods,
Dragon's Den, this shit. Yeah. If you've got any investors out there that want to get invested in our pods,
airport pods.
Bristol Airport. So my point was, just to finish off, for people that don't think it's any glamorous, and to think that I would have learned my lesson in terms of how horrific, because I was so tired.
Oh,
Monday was a fucking write-off.
This
was flying back Monday morning. I got back, and luckily, you have no idea how. And this is terrible. On my way back,
I know this.
Amy phoned me and said, one of the kids is sick off school. So I was like, all right, what a shame. I'll just come in and lie with him when I get in. And I was like, fucking yes, man. He's going to be in his bed. I'm going to lie in just to comfort him. And then I'm gonna get asleep all after. And I did, but I felt terrible. It took me till Tuesday night. It took me till last night, basically, to recover.
Yeah.
So I'm going down to Bristol tomorrow. And
what the fuck are you doing in Bristol tomorrow?
It's the tour show.
What? Oh, well, okay. Do you know what? I do that all the time too.
Yeah.
And you're like,
it was, to be fair, it was supposed to be the Friday before Cardiff and Taunton, but I had to move it because I got another gig.
All right. That's right.
But so they kindly moved it to the Thursday.
Bristol's not too bad if you're going to just Bristol.
But so rather than do the airport thing again, because I was like, I'm gonna have to do the same again. I need to get back the next day. I'm not paying that money for the hotel room that I'll probably not use again.
Yeah.
So I've got to set myself a new challenge tomorrow. I'm driving down and back up again. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yes.
Hired a car just before I came here. Pick it up when I get back into Glasgow tonight. Set off at 7 a.m, drive there, go on stage, do the show, straight back in the car, back up to Glasgow.
Love it.
Hopefully get crushed by a 18-ton truck on the way.
Glamour boys.
For there are any absolute truckers fans, if you see me cutting about in a Toyota Aygo, white, I'll give you the Reggie.
Pull out. That's great.
On the Discord.
You're going to get somebody now hunting the streets. Like Jewel. Coming after you. Like try fucking squashing these cars.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm doing a Liverpool-Manchester double this weekend.
Nice.
I don't drive.
That's easy to do, though. Train's easy, aye.
It's okay.
Train's in Liverpool-Manchester, a piece of piss.
Grand, that's okay. That's
absolute piece of... What are you doing?
I'm doing
frog and hot water.
Hot water and creatures.
That should be all right, because the way I think the timing is the way creatures works. Aye, you should be no bother at all.
I kept running it by everyone. They're like, you're more nervous about this than I am.
Aye.
They're all like, yeah, no, it's okay.
Aye, it'll be absolutely fine.
Like, are you sure? What if happens if...
yeah, it'll be fine. Be fine till you get there and Binty's decided you're not doing the slot he's told you were doing anymore.
Yeah. And then you're like, no, sorry, mate, you're fucking...
Yes. You're actually closing tonight, right?
Why?
What? But look, Adam Rose on and Jamie Hutchison. We just thought we'd put you on after them.
Yeah, we just thought it'd be funny.
Is it cool if John Bishop jumps on before you as well?
Yeah.
He's promoting his new film.
Who's that gimp? Game's over. Hello, Cuts. This is just a little message to say that you can support our podcast by joining our Patreon for £2.50 a month. You'll get episodes a couple of days early, full access to our Discord, bonus episodes. We've got bonus movies on there where you can send also in your suggestions and be far, far too involved with the thing. So don't just be a cut, just be an absolute cut. Will ya?
Right. Silence of the Lambs. The silence. I always thought he said that. We'll get to that scene later on.
Yeah.
I totally forgot he never actually says the silence of the lambs. This is the screaming of the lambs.
Oh, aye, that's right. Yeah.
Been doing lots of
screaming
bad.
and the lambs would have been a better
Aye,
title.
but that will get. Listen, don't worry. We'll get to the
got it
metaphor of the
covered.
lambs.
Okay, right, yeah. All right.
It was only this time I watched it that I fully got
I didn't get that.
the whole point of it. So
I thought the whole point was stopping a guy that keeps eating people.
yeah, that is the point. But there's a whole other. There's a subtext to
Don't
the
like
lambs.
subtext.
First,
Film podcast. Don't enjoy any subtext. in
yeah,
movies.
unless the film's right in your face
yeah,
and explained.
no subtext in Fast
Not for
10.
me.
That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. Just guys flying.
They're fast. They're fucking furious. That's it.
yeah. Not as furious that one. They just call themselves Fast 10.
They just call themselves Fast 10.
They've calmed down. They've all went to therapy. They've all seen Hannibal. They've all went to Hannibal. Right. Where do we start with this?
So, first horror film ever to win Best Film. Start with there. Is it a horror film? No, it's not. Done.
Yeah. I don't think it's a horror film. I think it's like a thriller.
It's one of those ones.
Is Seven a horror film?
See, again, I think we've discussed this before with different films. The four that piss me off when they're described as horrors are this, because this is always described as the first horror film to win Best Film.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. It's a horror.
I
film.
don't class this a horror film in the slightest.
Yeah, lots of horror elements. Obviously, guys.
It's a psychological thriller.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
The other three are Jaws. That pisses me off.
That's obviously
Jaws
not.
is definitely not a horror.
It's even more.
I don't know what it is. It's like it's a creature feature,
yeah.
but an action adventure or something like that. But it's not a horror film.
Yep. No.
Aliens, not a horror film.
It's action more than anything.
Neither is
Action,
Alien.
sci-fi.
Alien's not a horror film.
Neither are horror films.
They're sci-fi films.
Yeah.
Psycho. That's the other one that gets mentioned.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't even think I am dubious over whether The Shining's a horror film.
I would give The Shining. I think
see
if
why.
there's too many individual scenes that are like kind of straight up horror based, and
I think
but then again, I
think what tips The Shining in, and what I would class as a horror film,
ghosts.
because I was talking to this, because Amy's never seen The Silence of the Lambs, and I couldn't believe it when I was talking about it last night. And she was like, it was a horror film. And I was like, it's not. This is going to be my first bone of contention when we talk about this tomorrow. It's not a horror film. She was like, but it is. Like, you have to admit, it's horrific. There are certain things. It's a man eating people. There's things that are. And I was like, yes, there are things that are horrific. Yeah, I've got fucking pants. I've done shites that are horrific, but they're not under the horror genre, right? They're under creature features. But
The turtle head.
I think horror requires a supernatural element.
I don't, but I get that is at least 90% of them has to be straight up horror film.
Right.
I feel like it has to be. Yeah, it has to be either supernatural or even an air of unrealism. I suppose. You know, like Scream.
Fuck.
So it's not
Shit.
supernatural, but slashers are. But they're
Slashers
also
are.
dressed up, and it's kind of like pointed in your face a little bit.
You've thrown a spanner right in my chops here.
So that's
Because why is this not a horror film, but Scream is?
because Scream's. I think it's the way it's set up. Do you know what it is as well? In horror films, people have to be basically. There is a certain amount of people, and they both slowly kind of die. You get picked off on it, and it's creative ways of fucking dying in slasher films. In horror films, it's a horrible way of thing. This isn't that. This is a game of cat and mouse between a serial killer and a fucking detective. There's a million older films closer to Silence of the Lamb that aren't horrors than horror films. So I'm with you on Silence of the Lambs.
That's true.
The supernatural would cover
Because
most of it.
then I'm starting to think, because you would class stuff like The Hills Have Eyes and Texas Chainsaw Massacre as horror films.
They are
But
horror films.
There's no supernatural element to them.
Yeah, so
Obviously, when you're talking Exorcist, Poltergeist, Omen,
they're
definite horror films. So then, that does raise the question of
slasher. Like, I suppose
they're also serial killers. So why is not? So I wouldn't consider.
I can't
a
think
film
serial
about
killers,
Ted
no.
Bundy. I wouldn't consider.
No.
But then, right again,
Again,
here's the
real.
difference, right? That's a serial killer. Ted Bundy, right? Hannibal Lecter, serial killer. Buffalo Bill, serial killer, right? Has killed a certain amount of times, so hence serially.
Yeah.
Right? So I wouldn't consider that a horror film, right? But Ghostface, serial killer. Michael Myers and Halloween, serial killer. I would consider that a horror film. The Scorpio Killer in Dirty Harry, serial killer.
Yeah.
I would never even consider that a horror film.
Not even close.
So that's a crime drama.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like, there is elements of the way it's filmed and the music that's put into it, and the way it's kind of set up. Most straight up horror films are a little bit like even Hereditary still follows that kind of like, here's this ghost is getting there, everything builds up, blah blah blah. This is just.
I mean, there are horror elements,
but
to
there's
this.
horror elements to most. Like, True Detective has horror elements.
That's true, actually. That's very
Seven
true.
has horror elements.
That's very
dead
true.
People
That is
being
very
fucking,
true.
and it's grim. And
then Seven also has jump scares that horror films have.
Jump scares.
I would never ever consider Seven a horror film.
I can't. I think I don't think anyone's really thought it through with us.
No.
I'm like, it's just because he's a scary guy. I'm like,
I came
you
in
have
here-
a scary guy in movies that.
I came in here thinking that I had a very, very defined thing, but I now realise the amount of contradictions there actually are to a lot of it.
It's hard to say if Texas Chainsaw Massacre and this are different, because one guy's there's again
Same.
They love skin.
They do love skin.
Guys love the skin.
Yeah. So that's the thing. So the difference between this and likes of that is that they're inbred yokels,
Yeah.
and Hannibal Lecter's a sophisticated psychiatrist.
Yeah,
So it's less horrific.
But there isn't a lot.
I come into that kind of stuff
First
as
of all,
well.
there isn't there's like one or two people you actually see die in this.
One, I would say.
Yeah, just the guy.
And it's Buffalo Bill.
No, the guy in the cage.
Oh yeah! Oh god, yeah!
Blaze up.
Oh shit! Of course, yeah.
Yeah, right. They get to that.
Right. So there's 3 deaths.
So that's about it. Texas Chainsaw Massacre and them ones are is
chopping people up and like
making
fucking,
sure you even see it.
Yeah.
like going in and all that. That's the
you're
horror
right.
element. Like that's.
You're right. You're right.
I get that it's a thing. I don't even think we can explain it too much,
No.
but I know we're right.
Yeah.
This isn't a fucking horror film. I don't think it's a horror
No,
film. I don't
neither
think
do
it
I.
follows most of the horror film
Tropes.
tropes. It's a psychological thriller or a thriller or a cat and mouse detective fucking game
Yeah.
with a serial killer.
For only the where is this third film to win the big 5 Oscars.
Yeah.
Big 5 being best actor,
Yeah.
best actress, best film, best screenplay, best director. Do you know the other 2?
No.
One I didn't get. One I knew, one I didn't get. So there's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest,
Okay.
and it happened one night from 1934.
No, I'd never even heard of the film.
No. So it was Sid that initially asked me that question before I looked up the trivia.
Okay.
And he was like, Silence of the Lambs is one of the only 3 films to win all big 5. And he was like, can you name the other 2? And I was like, well, I know Cuckoo's Nest won, but I don't know the other one. And then he made a very good point where he was like, it must have been easier to win Best Picture in 1934, considering what you were up against.
No, you'd imagine.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, because he was like, "Oh fuck,
Must have
it's
been 4 big
between
films.
me and that zoetrope of a horse jumping again." Do you know what I mean? Like it's not.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You're not coming up against.
Yeah. I mean, harder to
here
make the film,
in
but if it's made,
1934.
you have a chance.
Yeah,
straight off the
so
bat.
so we can dismiss that one. Cuckoo's Nest deserves
That's
it.
so
but
funny that we're in a movie podcast who just completely dismissed the bones of
the first film to ever win the top 5 Oscars.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Fucking old piece of shit.
I'm gonna be Jodie Foster deserved to win. Who else is in that one?
Right, okay, that's a good. Right, okay, let's see if. Do you know what? Do you know what? Let's do all 5 of them.
Yeah. I mean, Jodie Foster.
So this is what is this 91? So this will be Oscars.
Jodie Foster is brilliant in this. There's absolutely no doubt. I'm just
Oscars 1992, the 64th Academy Awards. Right. Here are the winners, and here are the nominees. Right. Best film. Having a very quick. There's a right. So Silence of the Lambs wins. It is up against Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, better than that.
Nope. Bugsy.
Bugsy Malone.
No, Bugsy. The film with Bugsy Siegel that Warren Beatty made.
No idea.
Nah. JFK
No, definitely not.
and The Prince of Tides.
That's easily
It's a
won
Barbara
that.
Streisand
That's
film.
easily won this. Yeah.
JFK is the closest to beating it, but
probably.
JFK
I haven't seen Prince, the last one you said.
can't
there.
get. It's
just immediate.
melodramatic
Yeah,
pish. Director, Jonathan Demme, Wellness for Science of Lambs. This is harder. The others, John Singleton for Boys in the Hood.
Okay, that's good, but probably still.
Barry Levinson for Bugsy. Oliver Stone, JFK. Ridley Scott for Thelma and Louise.
Thelma and Louise had a shot there. Why the fuck's Thelma and Louise not on that list?
In the best film, I don't know.
It's probably this is still a little bit
I still
better.
think
I deserved it there too.
I still think
I'd give it to
This Hopkins is also, because Hopkins obviously is incredible in this.
Absolutely.
But is he a best actor, or is this best supporting actor?
Should be supporting actor, yeah.
Because I've got the amount of time he actually spends on screen.
Yeah, he's just,
in my
you
facts
should be
later
a
on.
supporting actor, yeah.
Right, so he wins it for Lecter. The other nominees: Warren Beatty for Bugsy Siegel, De Niro for Cape Fear, which is good.
It's good, yeah.
Nick Nolte, Prince of Tides, Robin Williams for The Fisher King.
I think he deserved that.
I think he's the best. De Niro's good in Cape Fear.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
I think he's the best. The problem is he in it long enough to be considered not a supporting actor?
Yeah.
Here's where screenplay. It wins the piss out of screenplay because it's based on a novel.
Yeah.
And it's up against Europa. Never even heard it. So it's a Dutch film. Fried green tomatoes. Fuck off. Shite. JFK. I don't think you can call JFK an adapted screenplay. It annoys the piss out of me. I know it's based on like the JFK fire, but it's based on a book someone wrote about the JFK case. It's a true story.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
yes, it is adapted, but it's adapted from life.
Yeah. Adapted from life.
And then
screenplay.
Princess Trides as well. Here's the difficult one. For Foster winning for Silence of the Lambs, she beats Laura Dern in Rambling Rose. I don't know that. Bette Midler in a film For the Boys. Don't know that either. She also beats both Gina Davis and Susan Sarandon in Thelma and Louise. I think both of them are better.
That's close there now. I would say Thelma might get that one. Yeah, Susan Sarandon and thing. Yeah,
I think they're both better than Jodie Foster in this.
Yeah. Like she's brilliant in this. It sounds like I'm going for. This is going to sound worse to you. I do have a terrible thing to say about Jodie Foster in this,
right?
And it's going to come across bad,
okay,
from my part, right? And I know this is going to come across bad, right? But and she's a good-looking person, right? Mm-hmm. Better looking than me.
Right.
But there is no way when she walks into offices, half the policemen
I know what you mean.
Fuck me running. Look who is this? And I'm
I know what you mean.
Like,
she is. I don't know if it's
brilliant. She's brilliant because she's just like us, I feel.
Yeah.
And that's her strong point. She's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Such a good actor at all this. But when she walked into the office, like tears in, I went, well, fuck me, rotten. I'm going to risk it all here for Jodie Foster.
See, I don't know if it's
I don't know.
I'm kind of split on it because at one point I was thinking, is it because she's the only woman in this predominantly male world? Okay. And that's why when she goes into the lift at the start, all the other FBI trainees are staring at her.
Well, right? But then again, maybe it's just men or pigs is the point.
Well, yeah.
Rather than.
But then also when they go to the town in the West Virginia town to find the next victim, all the sheriffs and all the deputy sheriffs are all staring at her as well.
Yeah.
And for those ones, I always thought, right, that's just because it's unusual to have a woman as part of this kind of case. So she's almost like an oddity. And that's why they're staring at her. But then fucking Lecter's doctor hits on her the minute she arrives. He's specific. What the first line he says is, "I never realised there'd be such a good-looking. You're probably the hottest person I've ever seen work in a case like this." And then says, "How long are you in town for? I could take you out tonight and pump you." Yeah, that's essentially what he says.
And even some of the cool spots around town.
Even our boss.
Is
fucking hitting on her half the bloody time.
Yeah,
Lecter's kind of hitting on her
a little bit.
Migs wanks over her. Don't worry, we'll get to multiple Migs a lot.
But like,
lots to say about multiple Migs.
Yeah, there was parts of that film and I was just like, I mean, in my head I was like, God, they had someone else in mind when they cast it.
Yeah, she's.
No, that's terrible.
She is.
I felt bad saying it, but there was parts where I went, right, come on.
She is very. I might. Do you know what? Since I've kind of touched on them anyway, I'm going to do the facts and stuff just now.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Right, because there's a few of them, and some of them are quite interesting. Right. So, Jodie Foster claims that during the first meeting with Lecter, between Lecter and Clarice, Hopkins mocking her accent wasn't in the script. He completely improvised that. And that's why she looked so horrified and offended, because she felt like he was taking the piss. And she later on thanked him because she generated an honest reaction that she couldn't have acted.
No, aye.
Like, she genuinely does look hurt.
Yeah,
and it's fucking brilliant the way he does it. It's like, the minute he meets her, he starts talking about how cheap she looks. And her shite shoes, her good bag and her cheap shoes, and then goes like how...
She would do well in the WhatsApp group, I reckon. Hannibal.
Yeah, she would.
Steady your shoes.
But she's like one step up from white trash.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he's like, fucking, and that accent that you've tried to hide. And then he goes, was your daddy a coal miner? Did he stink of the lamp? Like, what?
Stink of the lamp?
Stink of the lamp?
That's great.
This is a cool, I like cool directorial things.
Yeah.
This is cool.
He really had him.
Jonathan Demme is kind of... not invented, but he's kind of credited with influencing. Whenever characters are talking to Clarice, they're staring directly into the camera. Whenever she's talking to someone, she's staring just off the camera. So it's supposed to be like
nice.
The entire film is from her point of view.
Nice.
That's cool.
That is good.
And that also goes into the fact that people are staring at her all the time.
Okay.
Throughout this film.
Okay.
There we go. How long do you think Anthony Hopkins is on screen for? 4 scenes. 5 scenes, because he's got the small scene at the end.
20 minutes max.
It's less. 16 minutes, 15 seconds.
Okay.
The shortest ever for someone to win an Academy Award for Best Actor.
It's because it shouldn't be in Best Actor yet.
He's only in 21% of the film.
Yeah, no.
Supporting
actor then.
The film was the first ever production to receive full cooperation from the FBI because they saw it as a potential recruiting tool to hire more female agents.
Okay. I mean, that's a sad state of affairs immediately.
Yep.
I wouldn't have told anyone that if I was the FBI.
No.
It was a 1991 movie.
Weird move by the FBI to admit to that.
Woo!
Yeah. We physically don't have the power to attract female agents ourselves. So we're relying on Hollywood to do it.
That's so bad. Do you know what that for some reason came into my head? That was like when Everton Football Club said that they used Football Manager to scout real players.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, don't say that.
I bet it's happened in ways that, like, I imagine the applications for the Naval Air Force after Top Gun must have been through the fucking roof. Right, they must have been.
And volleyball championships.
The interest, the interest,
Real,
The amount of homoerotic volleyball championships that took place after that, and the interest in the stock market after Wolf of Wall Street and all that must have been through the roof.
That was the birth for crypto bros.
Yeah, but I think that'll be the first people to actually admit they've done that. Hopkins, when he signed on to this film, this was basically a last ditch attempt. If this didn't work out, he was just going to quit because he was so despondent and so beaten down when not breaking into like major movie acting. He just went, fuck this. I'm done.
Such a funny guy. That's so funny. Well, that should be a thing when we're about to, jump in a river about comedy and stuff. He was sitting there, Anthony Hopkins was about the fucking top.
That's true. I bet there's loads of stories like that.
Oh, yeah. Freeman. Martin Freeman.
Martin Freeman.
It's like Martin Freeman. Yeah. No.
Martin Freeman before he made Shawshank.
Yeah. Imagine.
Martin Freeman get cast in Shawshank purely because of his work in the office. There's another one. It's not as high profile as Matt LeBlanc.
Yeah.
Was living in his car when he auditioned for Friends.
Nice.
And he was like that. If I don't get this part, I'm done. Literally done. I'm gonna go and be fucking like work in a restaurant or some shit.
Back in the car now.
Our boy Gene Hackman.
Yeah.
Owns the rights to this. Owned the rights to the novel.
Well, fuck me.
He as soon as he read it, he immediately went out and bought it, planned to direct it, and planned to play Lecter. Right?
Class.
He withdrew himself after seeing Mississippi Burning, saw himself in that and said, I don't want ever to be in a violent role ever again, because it made him feel really uncomfortable.
Fuck off.
There you go. Hopkins, when he was planning the character of Hannibal Lecter, studied reptiles because they only blink when they want to. So if you look at him, he very rarely blinks in this film.
Blink when they want to.
They only blink when they want to.
That it does take off if he was blinking the whole time.
Yeah, this is weird. During scouting for locations for the house that Buffalo Bill has, right, the actor Ted Levine, right, who's also in Heat, one of the cops in Heat, Ted Levine was amazed to discover that the house being used was not only in the town he grew up in, but was literally next door to the house of his high school girlfriend. That's fucked up, isn't it?
That is mental.
That is mental.
He must have been like, hey, fuck
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Imagine, you'd really start to re-question your relationship with the fact that they lived in a house that had the potential to have a torture basement within it, and a well, a fucking well. Who the hell has a well in their house?
Oh well, an underground well.
Like, see at the end when you find out Buffalo Bill bought that house, because the first woman he attacks, she used to work at the bank with some of the women. It's an older couple, and he says, "Oh, I bought that off them."
That's right.
Wait, how? Like,
what are they? Where
was
are they?
the well there?
You're going to ask? Yeah, it was like. By the way, do you think they're basically going to look at that and go like, "Hold on, let's fucking question the people that owned the house beforehand, because this house also."
Aye, it seems very well set up for her.
You think like the housing person, the estate agent walked in with Buffalo Bill and went, "As you can see here, there's an underground well, perfect for any sort of."
This is exactly what I've been looking for.
Purpose built for what I have planned.
You have no idea the states I have gone through. I've gone from state to state trying to find a house this big with a well.
Yeah. 2 bedrooms.
And not plenty have a well outside. Very few have a well indoors.
That's so good.
Not a feature you get in many American households. An indoor well.
Any chance you could have like a creepy, horrifically owned like basement, kind of with multiple like underneath the house and tunnels, kind of as if to get away that lead. So if someone was in this well, this dry, dead well.
I'd also like a switch in the kitchen that turns off all power to the house. All power.
Yeah.
Well, like you want a master switch in on the wall that just turns off everything. Absolutely everything.
The doorbell. Can you make sure that echoes? Just in case I'm down sitting in the dry well that's underground.
Can you make sure the doorbell to this house is akin to the doorbell they have in a fire station?
Yeah. Yeah. Just make sure.
Right. Other people that were nearly Clarice. 2 other people were nearly Clarice.
Yeah.
Meg Ryan and Michelle Pfeiffer. I think Pfeiffer would have been good.
Pfeiffer would have been good, but no.
I don't think Meg Ryan would have been any good at all.
No. Clarice, Jodie Foster, Clarice nailed it.
The other people that were offered Lecter.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
So, well, it's very difficult. You never find out if they've been offered or if they've been considered.
Yeah.
Right. So again, I'll do what I normally do. I'll go through them and you say good or bad.
Okay.
John Hurt. I think he'd been all right.
Probably all right. Like
Christopher Lloyd.
Nah, too funny.
Weird. Dustin Hoffman. No.
No.
God, no. Patrick Stewart.
Dustin Hoffman's hilarious. Imagine him just on the straitjacket.
Yeah.
No. I can't remember. His jowls
going.
It's
butterflies. He's using butterflies.
not Hoffman, definitely not.
Patrick Stewart. It's too similar to Hopkins, but nowhere near as good as Hopkins. Robert Duvall.
Better than.
Seems like Duvall gets offered everything.
Yeah.
Nicholson, obviously.
Yeah.
Too mental. De Niro.
No.
I don't think charming enough. Kenneth Branagh.
No.
Nah. Daniel Day-Lewis. Too young. At this stage.
Yeah.
Wait, what year's My Left Foot? That's about the same time, innit?
92 or something.
He's too young to be Lecter. Morgan Freeman.
No.
I don't think Morgan Freeman works.
It's hilarious. You just the first black actor, and I went, no. And then Lupita Nyong'o did it. Are you kidding me? Hannibal Lecter black?
You can't have a black Lecter.
You can't. A black psychiatrist? That's even worse. Yeah.
Ike Freeman's too softly spoken.
Soft spoken, aye.
This isn't it. Connery.
Better than most of them.
Connery was close.
Okay, I have a good one for you. Sean Penn.
Too young at that time, though. Way too young, Sean Penn at that time.
He looked old.
He always has looked
I
old,
was
but
just thinking of Mystic River.
yeah, I can't think of anyone else that would.
A good Hannibal Lecter. No, it's pretty much. It's like it's too hard to even.
Defoe.
William Dafoe.
Probably
Yeah,
too
different
young.
though. Like William Dafoe, I reckon, could do it. And we'd all be chatting about the film being unbelievable
Yeah.
like this, but too young. Yeah,
Defoe, I don't know.
Walken,
Watkins, I think Walken would be too
funny.
caricature.
Yeah, too funny.
Yeah, aye.
Look at your shoes.
Yeah. Did he smell of the lamp?
He's only in the thing. He's like, why is he in a stranger? He won't stop fucking dancing. What do you tie him down? Because he won't stop dancing. There's nothing to do. Why would we tie
Hi, Clarice. Good to see you.
I was thinking about you.
The
All night.
screaming of the lambs.
Lambs, they're always screaming.
Do you reckon, right? Because this is before even talk about the I think it's phenomenal, the whole first meeting with Lecter for so many reasons.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
But before you, because I thought I knew Lecter wasn't in this a huge amount. He's actually in it a lot more than I thought he was.
Okay, but yeah, because the scenes are so pivotal.
The scenes,
The
the
ones
basic.
in.
So there's like the first time she meets him, then when she goes back to meet him,
Yeah.
then when she goes back and makes him the fake offer,
Yeah.
then when he escapes,
Yeah.
and you can kind of include that,
And then he just and then he
and
just,
then the end scene where he,
he just
phones her.
disappears. Then yeah. It's
Yeah,
good.
and then I suppose the scene where he meets the senator,
Yeah.
which is I like a lot.
The-
Toughens the nipples, doesn't it? Did you breastfeed her, ma'am?
Yeah.
Oh, and Senator, love your suit. Like, fucking class. That toughens the nipples is. There's so many funny lines in this.
Yeah.
So many funny lines.
I will say though, you're a bit of a fucking like proper idiot if you let Hannibal Lecter get into your head.
I don't think Lecter's as good as he's allowed to be.
No, not at all. Like the way he's swaying them there over stupid shit. And even if he's correct, I'd also be like, you know, the way she's like, oh, what? And so I was just like,
Yeah.
mate, I just
Shut up, man. Just shut up.
I get it.
Yeah.
This would be all right if I met you in real life, but you're
Yeah.
behind bars for eating people.
Yeah, you're not Loki.
Yeah, you're not.
You don't have the powers to physically get into my mind here.
So I'm just sitting there going like so there's parts where they're like, make sure don't be letting them get into your head, and then
Yeah.
she get, basically immediately lets them kind of somewhat get into the head. I'd just be like, oh,
Don't answer any personal questions.
the man's in a straitjacket.
Definitely don't tell him about the most traumatic moment of your entire life.
Yeah. He's got bars on his mouth. How much more do you need to know, Jody? The man's got bars on his mouth.
They have to jail his mouth.
They have to jail his mouth, and you're sitting there talking about giving them fucking details of what your dad used to do and stuff. I'm like, what are you, fucking idiot?
Bars on the mouth. That's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Do you think he's called Hannibal because it rhymes with cannibal?
Aye.
Must be.
That's why else?
It must be.
Why else? That's probably why you got into it as well.
Yeah.
You probably actually hates it.
It's not because you think they have famous Hannibals.
Yeah.
It's the general in
yeah.
Persian times or something.
Yeah.
And the leader of the A-team. And they're the three big Hannibals.
Yeah.
Like, that's the Mount. There is no Mount Rushmore of Hannibals because there isn't a fourth Hannibal.
Yeah. Hannibal Mejbri, the guy who plays for Burnley. There's a guy for Burnley used to play for Man United. Hannibal actor, Hannibal Mejbri.
Right, let's find out what's the other Hannibal's deal.
Yeah. What, like the big
The general, the guy that rode across on an elephant, a Carthaginian. There he is, Carthaginian general and statesman who commanded the forces of Carthage in their battle against the Roman Republic during the Second Punic War. And I'm pretty sure he rode an elephant.
What's another terrible name? And imagine dying in
Yeah, there you go. He invaded Italy by crossing the Alps on elephants. That's the boy Hannibal.
Seems like an idiot. There's
So
better animals to cross, is there not, than an elephant? I suppose an elephant wouldn't tire, would it?
No, be pretty cool as well.
Yeah, I suppose.
battalion of elephants.
Forgot about vibes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
The Punic War.
Plus, they could hear stuff.
Yeah, but then you get a mouse and the whole thing's fucking. They're fine riding into battle, but as soon as she's a mouse, the whole thing's fucking out the stupid animal that the elephants are.
Although you would have been allowed to take a lot more stuff with you because they've got a trunk.
Yes, that is. I mean, that deserved it. That was.
So they're the three big Hannibals. Hannibal the elephant guy, Hannibal Smith from the A-Team,
Yeah,
and Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first meeting is first of all, why the fuck, right? I think Clarice gets dealt a bad hand here because she is a trainee, and they've literally the amount of not even opportunity, the amount of responsibility that the FBI give a trainee. They basically come in and go, look, I know you're testing really, really well for specific things, and clearly, as we've seen from the start, you're good at the assault course. Apparently, you're really shite at entering buildings because you never check the corners. That'll come back to bite you in the end, right? That'll nearly get you fucked up at the end when you're in the creepy rape dungeon, right? Yeah. We know all this, right? So we know you're massively inexperienced. So what we're going to do is we're going to send you to meet the actual devil, like the closest personification to the devil that we have on Earth.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to trust you.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? You're going to find out stuff about other folk, that he's eaten a guy's liver. The last person we spent chewed the guy's tongue out. But we're going to put it all on you, Clarice.
Yeah, yeah. But don't get too carried. They kept going like, don't get too carried away. Like,
yeah.
And like, well, why would you send me in here if you don't want me to get carried away?
I've got no experience in this whatsoever.
Yeah, yeah. The FBI don't really come across very well in this.
No,
especially when they kick down the door and he's not there at the end, which is a great scene. But you're also like, God, they're useless.
Yeah, you can even see the disgust in Lecter's face when he sees her badge and he realizes she's just been given a temporary badge.
Yeah, that's right.
So like whenever you go to the BBC and you just get a day pass.
Oh, yeah.
She's been given an FBI day pass, and he's going, I deserve more than this. This is a massive kick in the nuts for me in a respect way, to be honest. I think I deserve someone with a bit more
a bit more oomph.
A bit more oomph about them to question me, for fuck's sake. Are trainees now? Is that how far the FBI have fallen?
You must be like, I fucking bit a guy's tongue out.
Exactly.
And now they've sent me a woman? He did act like it was like a woman.
But I love
a trainee woman.
I love the it's just fascinating thinking about the other three guys that were in that, because clearly Lecter is described as being one of the most maniacal and most dangerous serial killers that the America has ever seen.
Yeah.
What have these other three guys done?
They're in the same.
They're in the same deal. They've got. I mean, I know it's very cool the fact that he's behind glass.
Yes.
As opposed to them just behind bars.
Yeah.
And it's cool because you see reflections and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But must have done some mental shit, because the first guy you meet looks like he's just a normal dude. He's just looking out and he just goes, hey. Hey. Excuse me. Hey. Miggs, clearly a mad bastard.
Well, Miggs manages behind bars to commit sexual assault.
Yes.
But we'll get to that too. But, like, it's funny that's why he doesn't have a glass. That scene would be very different.
Just right back in his face. I'll teach you, Miggs.
Fucking can't see into Miggs' thing because there's cum all over the glass everywhere.
The other guy you don't really see. He's kind of like cowering away on his bed. Aye.
They're always about someone goes weeping in the corner.
Miggs. What I was thinking about Miggs is, right, when did he start wanking?
Aye.
Because he times the ejaculation for the exact moment that she's passing.
Yeah.
So he's either incredibly skilled, like porn level skilled of coming on command.
Well, he's probably nothing else to do in there.
That's true.
So is he just?
So he's trained his cock to spunk when he wants.
That's all we can think of here. I think that's what's been put down. Yeah.
Because I forgot
I presume
initially.
he saw her and started, and then when she's chatting to Hannibal Lecter.
So you think he's been wanking the whole time she's been talking to Lecter?
About fucking.
He's been ripping the head off it, but keeping himself
on edge.
at a certain level to where he knew when to really pull the trigger.
Yeah. That must be it.
Aye.
God, Meigs.
Meigs.
What a life.
Jesus.
Imagine being in this fucking cell next to Hannibal Lecter.
I forgot.
Trying to have a wank.
I forgot that he was. Oh, Jesus Christ. I forgot. I thought initially, because it's been years, so many years since I've seen it, because we used to watch this film quite a lot, me and my pals. I'm going to mention my pal Chris on this, because we used to talk about multiple MIGs quite a lot when we're at uni and stuff like that. And we used to do a lot of the Lecter lines and a huge amount of Buffalo Bill lines.
Yeah.
Not even done a Buffalo Bill impression yet.
Yeah, okay, right. Yeah.
Was she a big fat girl?
yeah.
But with Miggs, I had it in my head before I watched it again for this that he just spunked in her face. I forgot he flung it.
No, he flung it.
I forgot he flung it.
Jesus.
It's almost worse.
Jesus. What do you mean he just fucking blew it from there? Like,
That's why when I was going into this, I was like, I'll need to see how he... Because that's a hell of a... only an aim, but the sheer distance he would get.
Like, he's like, man, Chris, has he been backed up since he's been in there and this is his moment? Again? Jodie Foster?
It does show you how long it's been since he saw a woman. The fact that Foster can elicit that kind of, oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
He's fucking loading up like he's Popeye having spinach.
I don't think Foster reacts with the level of shock that I would if I was come in the face by a stranger.
Right. Like,
I would be sick immediately, I think.
Well, I don't know if I'd be sick
She treats it largely like an afterthought and then runs back to Lecter with the jizz still dripping down her face.
She probably was like, fuck me, third time today.
yeah, but it does. But the FBI guy's always done it.
Fuck's sake.
Lecter's doctor's pretty much. She's that used to the sexual harassment by that point. She goes, well, Miggs, how else was the day going to end? Of course a lunatic's going to spunk in my face.
It wasn't fucking going to be you. It was one of the lads back at work. It's like a den of monkeys in there flinging their cum all over the place. Just because I'm the only woman. So technically, basically,
apparently I'm the only woman at the FBI.
So every police officer at the FBI wants to bang her. Miggs is blowing his load.
Miggs is blowing his load.
Hannibal Lecter's doing a bit of flirting there.
Yeah.
The cops all can't fucking deal with it.
Yeah, the sheriffs are all over it.
It's pretty much literally every person in this movie Jodie Foster meets wants to bang her really bad.
Yeah. Oh, I like horny immediately.
Maybe she's really funny off screen. Nah, again, I have to disclaimer. She's obviously an attractive woman.
Yes.
Like, and again, and look at the state.
But they don't try to overly sexualize it. She's not walking. She's not walking in there with a tight skirt and her tits spilling out the top of it. So she's dressed professionally in a business suit.
Just absolutely losing it.
But every single man, it's like the hottest person they've ever seen.
Miggs is fucking shot a load 20 feet. Like
Mix it had a wank that morning as well.
Yeah, he's
already. What else is Miggs gonna do in there? He's wank. That's why he's called multiple Miggs. He just wanks all day long. That's how attractive Jodie Foster is in this film. The fact that he's had a wank before she even came in there and still had enough ejaculate to produce to throw it at her. I don't think. I reckon at my age now, I could abstain from wanking for a week and still not produce enough ejaculate to toss at someone.
Like that?
Like that.
Like he fucking went.
To clear a good 3 meters.
And good shot. Again, now that I think about it, she didn't really. She went, oh.
Aye.
But that's it.
So there would need to be structure behind the cum as well. It would need to be. Do you know what I mean? It needs to be a heavy load.
Yeah, it would,
we're talking like flamey.
Yeah, it would need to be. Yes,
it can't be runny because it's not even reaching that.
Yeah. But she would just. She'd be like, fucking drips off the ceiling. It would feel like got a bit of drip off the ceiling because it's in a horrible cube.
It needs to be dense enough but also light enough to travel that far.
Purchase.
But then it needs purchase, and it needs an element of adhesivity
Yeah.
to stick to our face as well.
Basically, I want to know what Miggs's diet is in that whole place. I presume
That's a good
diet's
point.
what you know.
Yeah.
I don't really. Say if you get a vasectomy, does your cum just turn into like water?
It's a good point. Is there any
actually, no.
viscosity to it anymore?
Like, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
is it just a big
It's a
water?
good point. Aye.
Can't tell.
I thought when I was watching it last night, it would have been funny if after Miggs throws his jizz at her and it sticks to her face, and everybody, by this point, the other two are acting like fucking baboons. They're just going, right, and Miggs is still fucking cackling away because he's done his job. Fucking Lecter calls her back. She runs back, goes right up to the glass. If Lecter had just gone, ooh, you get something in your face.
Well, Jodie, Clarice.
That's the end of our relationship.
Yeah, Clarice. We've only had one conversation and you're doing a cum walk. Fuck's sake.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God. But then again, that's another one because that's a different type of psychopath. But you know what would remove all sinisterness, like all the scary element would be if you saw Hannibal Lecter wanking.
Yeah.
That would really take it out.
I like that bit. I like the line. I like the Chianti line. I wish it didn't have the.
Well, that part's what?
Bit.
That part's that's improvised as well.
Yeah.
Right? You ever see Pete Holmes' bit about it?
No.
Pete Holmes is a fantastic bit about going like, he's like, it's hilarious because that's improvised, so it makes you feel like there was also takes that didn't work where he did something in that moment. And he's coming up with ones like, I had our fava beans with a nice Chianti. Get on down. He's got all these mad ones that were like, no, not that one.
Fava beans and a nice Chianti. Am I right?
Yeah, it's things like that. They're like, all right, not that one.
Hello.
6-7. But you also he's logged. I just find it funny too because he's English, isn't he? He's a big football fan. I'm pretty sure Hopkins.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Is he? He's Welsh.
So, or Welsh, is he? Right. So, you know, if he came in, if he was like a Swansea fan or something like that, that'd be great too because he wouldn't know that. He goes, Clarice, before you go,
Yeah.
where did Swansea ends up in the table?
The Chianti's not a good wine to have with liver, by the way.
Oh, really?
You should have a Pinot Noir or a Beaujolais or a lighter Rioja.
Okay.
Chianti far too heavy.
Don't like liver.
That's what lets Lecter down in this.
So he's not actually, yeah.
He's not sophisticated. He tries to mix out.
Okay, I like that.
I don't know whether fava. I don't even know what fava beans
I
are.
don't know what they are.
First time I'd ever heard the term fava beans.
Yeah, yeah.
I think this is the first time when I saw this. So I would have seen this when I was about 11 when it came out. I think that was the first time I was ever introduced to the concept of cannibalism. I don't think I knew what cannibals were before this film.
Oh, yes, no, I knew when I was very young.
I don't think I knew they
But then
existed.
again, this was out when I was 1, so
Yeah.
it was already out there. I suppose Cannibal Holocaust. Saw that after.
But I think this must have been the first high-profile cannibal in a film.
Yeah,
In a mainstream film.
yeah, I
there can't have been much cannibalism.
No, it's all the rest are like
Yeah.
B-movie horrors. I think it's like there's
mad to think this film as well. Before this film, nobody gave a shit about serial killers, really.
okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
This might have been This
If you
started
compare
off a
that
little
to now, I don't
people
even know.
obsessed.
Is true crime still as popular now as it was? Because I remember when I first started listening to podcasts.
Oh yeah, no, true crime. I think true crime was massive about 7-8 years ago.
Yeah, there was a
massive. I presume it still is, but
there was a peak period.
There was
for true crime podcast, wasn't there?
I can't tell. Basically, is it because the podcasts have just run their course?
There's surely only so many cases.
Yeah, and that because because I used to listen to Sword and Scale.
Oh, horrific.
Yeah, and Sword and Scale hit some fucking belters. But then again, then you go into a different podcast because your man was a weirdo or something. I can't remember, but I remember stopped listening to that, and then went into a different one. I was like, but this is the same case, just
Yeah. But I can't. This must have been one of the first times.
And then there's always boring ones too. They're like, this little girl went missing for 1 week, and I'm like,
you're scraping the barrel now.
I don't actually think that's enough to listen to a podcast.
I'm sure she suffered.
I'm so
but
sorry,
she didn't
but
suffer enough.
I'm so sorry. We all
me
did
and-
COVID. yeah. I'm so sorry. I need some graphic here to go on. Or what would you have, by the way, with a liver if you were in that scene?
I would eat the liver.
No, I wouldn't either. But if you're like, because it had to be a sophisticated guy. Because like if it was me, and I think I could pull off a Hannibal Lecter look wise, maybe right. Of the deathly look about me, right? If I was sitting there going like, I had his liver with a can of Coke and some frub. They're like,
would you have his liver? Chips? Chips? The hell else would I have with it?
Peri chips. But you're like, all right. And then you'd be like, I don't even think he had the liver, did you? You didn't have the liver, did you? And I'd be like, no.
I'm too.
Don't like liver.
I reckon I'm too unsophisticated to even consider the liver as one of the things to eat.
The arse.
The arse is bizarrely always the one you go.
You get my
if
head.
anyone ever asked me what bit would you eat first, it'd be the arse.
Not even the
fleshiest.
Just the arsehole.
The whole. Like a polo.
Yeah. The balloon knot get caught in between my top two teeth.
Flossing out someone's arse, flossing out someone's anus. I've got an anus stuck in my teeth.
Oh God!
You've got there's something in between the teeth. For fuck's sake!
Yeah.
Someone's anus.
Fuck me. Army Hammer. What happened to him?
Oh, he's a cannibal, isn't he?
Well, they said he was into.
There's a lot of questions I have with this. Would you ever, right? Because we've not talked about Buffalo Bill yet.
Oh, fuck.
Why the fuck would you ever, right? Now, I personally think I feel sorry for the first. I do not feel sorry for Buffalo Bill's victim that gets rescued, the senator's daughter.
Oh,
I don't feel sorry for her.
She was annoying as fuck.
There's multiple reasons I don't feel sorry for her. First of all,
Senator's daughter.
yeah, not even a senator, a junior senator as well.
Okay.
Not even right. First of all, if I'm arriving home, and this is me as a man, if I'm arriving home to my apartment, which is already in the middle of nowhere, I'm having to walk across a car park. If I come across a fucking massive dude, right, who has a dirty bandage on his hand and is trying to load a sofa into a van in his own, the last thing I'm doing is offering to help.
Yeah, I bet.
Not a chance.
Sorry, mate.
Aye.
You can't do it. I obviously can't.
Yeah. This
If you
literally
can't do this, we're not getting it in.
It's insane.
Yeah.
And
What was his plan if she just walked by?
Exactly. Aye. How many times has he tried that? The sofa ruse.
The sofa trick's the only thing he has.
He's only well, this worked the last time.
Forward.
I'm running out of sofas.
They're like, just use the same one, Bill.
I'm a method actor. This is the 5th time I've broke my hand.
Is he the first serial killer that's named after an American football team?
I imagine so.
Yes, Buffalo Bills.
Yeah,
Like,
I know that. I knew you were
That's
going.
so stupid,
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
Like, no, Matt, you knew that. You're like, yeah. New York Jets, the serial killer.
It does seem an elaborate plan. I don't buy how easy it would be to sew human skin either.
By the way, the fact as well that he just knocks the fuck out of her, like immediately. So it makes you just feel like, what's he doing?
You're size 14.
What? You would actually be like,
sorry, what?
You'd be like, I'd be like, sorry, mate, you can go in the van. You can go van first.
Yeah, how about
Why the fuck am I going in?
What with you being the one with the gammy hand?
Yeah.
How about you go in the van and guide me in?
Yeah,
Aye. He's not interested in any of that.
I'm not sure if she should say that.
Doesn't touch them sexually at all. He's all about the dressmaking.
Yeah.
Just wants a human. He just wants a woman's skin. Just wants a suit of skin.
Yeah. Jeez, can a man not have hobbies?
I know, but I don't think it would be that easy to sew human skin.
Do you think stitches or?
I don't think stitches would. No, I get stitches, but not a singer sewing machine. I don't think you could. I don't
Yeah.
think you could sew flaps of skin together to make a
Do
suit.
you know what? I'm glad I don't know the answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad I you surprised me,
Yeah.
Mark. It's easy.
Aye. It's quite nice that we're oblivious about
Yeah.
this completely.
Yeah. There is another thing too. I can't wonder if Jodie.
Did you start the camera?
Yeah, I did.
Thank God.
Yeah, the fucking if you, she didn't smell anything.
Who?
Jodie.
Jodie.
No, I get the head and the head and the thing. She couldn't smell that. It's in a jar.
Oh,
right?
aye.
But she also comes in there to his thing where he's got skin all sewed up.
Yeah.
You shouldn't just walk in at any time and go, fuck.
Aye, when she first goes in the house, why was there not an incredible? Because he basically had some victim fermenting in a bath.
Yeah.
Like basic a sludge of a human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A sludge human, and he's sitting around doing like thing. I'm like, she must have surely, even in the top of the house, must have been like, fuck me.
I have a theory why she can't smell it, because her fanny smells so bad, right? When she first goes in, what does Meg say? I can smell your cunt, right? Jodie Foster's vagina is so overpowering that she can't smell decomposing bodies.
Does it smell?
Lecter's just being polite. When he goes, I myself cannot, what he's actually thinking is, it's fucking Haufen hen.
Yeah, Jesus.
I could smell it. I smelled it when you arrived in the States. The minute you got off the plane, I could smell it. No wonder Migs through there. Migs covered in his own jizz as well. Multiple Migs. 15 times today he's covered.
Does he love the smell of it then? Because he's wanked immediately after.
No, that's it.
Oh man. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Do you know how I think I would be able to get into Hannibal Lecter's head?
Right.
Because he would be sitting there and goes, well, I'd be a guy. He'd be like, I smell, jupe.
You could just belittle him all. See anything he went, just don't believe you, mate. Prove it.
Think it'd be. I just think what would actually get him is just be like, I get it, you're a gay guy. I reckon it would work because he'd be like, "What's wrong with that?" And I'd be like, "Nothing."
No. Why are you making it weird? I never said anything was wrong with it. I'm
You're
just
literally in a closet.
just saying you want to pump Dr. Chilter, and that's I get it. It's fine. It's
we get
cool.
it. You like
Don't worry about it, man.
You like beating.
That's all right.
You bite guys.
Yeah, it's fine. You've never attacked a
I
woman.
bet you've had a cock or two.
All your victims.
He'd be like, "There's nothing wrong with us in this day. I gotta get it back." He'd be like, "If you went, Clarice. If Clarice went, I see you've been wearing." I see you often wear Chanel number 5, and she goes, "Oh, women's it's a bit gay."
Bit gay, mate. You went in the second time going,
no.
So you're right about that butterfly thing, and from what I hear, Dr. Lecter, you're quite the bird collector. What makes you say that? I bet you've had a cockatoo.
I'm trying to get out of it.
You're fucking.
He loses.
What do you say to me?
He loses all sense of like being an intellectual.
All superiority, completely.
Fucking call me gay. Just like, imagine that.
Touchy.
A gay and a homophobe. what a funny. The FBI are watching on the thing. It's like, this woman's a genius. Just threatening them with being gay.
The other reason I think the last victim doesn't deserve to be saved.
Yeah.
How rude she is to Clarice. When Clarice comes in and she goes, I'm here to get you out. I'm here to get you out. I'll be back in a minute. And she goes, where are you going, you fucking bitch? I would have walked out the house immediately. I was like, I'm not standing for that kind of language. You're on your own.
By the way, and this is
always annoyed me that bit.
Do you know what? And as well, and this is terrible, but there's no situation. I actually, do you know what my play would be to make sure Buffalo Bill saw me tear the dog's throat out.
All right, but then he's going to do some mentally just pour boiling water or something on you. But then he can't because he needs your body. The whole point, he can't really do anything. He can't harm you because he can't physically harm you.
I don't want him coming down, having his plan to bring me up and slice me up, right?
Yeah.
I want him mad.
Yeah.
So he comes down, and you have at least a chance at a scrap.
Yeah.
And something breaks your way. If
Yeah.
not, he goes fucking mental and beats you to death or whatever, stabs you. That's the best case scenario.
Yeah.
It's not like, I mean,
It's his.
at first, it's not the best case scenario. The best case scenario happened where she turned up, because it'd be a nightmare if she turned up and it's just her at the bottom of the well, covered like beaten to death with a dog's throat ripped out. In fairness, I suppose, but and that thing, I think I would have Precious.
Precious.
I would have stood in Precious's head when he was looking down. You just go,
Oh, you fucking leave my daughter.
yeah. But she should have done the same thing as Clarice did to Hannibal. It was like, bit of a gay dog, Bill. Like, Jonathan Demme. He's like, there's a lot of.
Just checking the script. This, what going? What improv? Like I'm not. I know. Hopkins is doing a lot of his own improv, but
a lot of big gay threats. I know it was 1991, but
it's Buffalo Bill's plan to make an entire suit of women's skin because
like a wetsuit.
I
Is there
get
going to be
that
ankles?
Because he's already built one kind of shoulder, and then he's getting like the love handles, and then but at some point, because he's a big man, at some point he's going to need to find a woman with like size 12 feet.
Oh yeah,
to make the feet part.
Yeah, and a cock.
No, because he doesn't want a cock. He wants to be a woman.
Oh yeah, that's right. The top.
That's that again. The very first time I've been introduced to the idea of a trans person.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Never heard of them before.
No wonder you hate them.
Ever since '91.
Yeah, ever since Buffalo Bill, the ultimate trans person.
It's weird. It hits different now.
But he isn't he?
He's not. Well, that's what Lecter said. He's not. He's just kind of.
Thinks he is.
He thinks he is, but he's not really.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically the same line as J.K. Rowling. Parrots. J.K. Rowling, very much the Hannibal Lecter of our times. Right.
That is funny though, the tuck.
Oh, it's what I seen.
Also, he's well ripped for a guy. I remember in that scene, I was just like, a bit of a Jesus figure on him.
Oh, he's nice. He's got a decent physique. I
always feel like there was no need for Jesus ever to be like Buffalo.
Hench, no,
Buffalo Bill in it as well on the cross.
No, he's very effeminate the way.
Yeah,
but then
he's like
no, but he's not getting a choice of how he on the cross. Like he's made to cross his legs because they hammer his feet together.
Aye, but
he's not deciding to do that.
I was just thinking
effeminate pose.
But his cock should be out.
Why? Why would they need to have the son of God's cock out?
There's no way that the fucking Jesus was crucified with his clothes on.
No, probably not. But
just saying.
I don't think I don't think the church
they're scared
would be as popular today if every time you went in there was an effigy of Christ with his cock out.
Wee baby cock. That'd be great.
Yeah, I don't think it probably would be as well. Yeah. But again, at that time, massively popular.
Who knows? Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Imagine the cock was so big. Jesus' cock was so big they had to nail that to the cross as well because it was dragging him off it. Imagine it was like an anchor.
Yeah,
there's like a dead weight. As soon as they unfurled the cock, he just fell from the cross. And we're like, oh, for fuck's sake, we're going to need we're either going to need stronger nails or we're going to need to lasso this thing across the top of the.
He would crucify, wouldn't he? Quicker.
What with?
With a heavy cock. Because crucifixion, you drown.
What do you mean you drown?
You drown in your own blood, basically.
How?
Because isn't it? What kills you in crucifixion? It's because your body
starvation.
Your body's going down onto the nails because you're just general weight, even though you're nailed onto the thing. I'm pretty sure you drown your own blood. Something about because of your lungs.
I would have assumed that.
Because he crucifies the guy.
I thought you would die before that because surely if you're falling onto the nails, eventually the nails are going to be so strong that they're going to cut through your hands.
Yeah,
and then you're going to be like it's just going to slice all slowly up through your hands and your feet. So you're going to fall off anyway.
Yeah. So it says here the weight of the body out hanging by outstretched arms makes exhaling extremely difficult. leads to muscle fatigue, and you die via suffocation.
Suffocation,
So
right?
you
That makes sense.
Yeah, so you'll probably get cardiac. You probably have a heart attack.
Drowning in your own blood. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, in my head, that was suffocation.
You
You suffocate
fool.
in your own blood, but
Aye.
I thought that's what they did the spear for.
I didn't know that. I
They were like,
assumed.
we'll get a wee spear in there, so the blood.
I assumed they just died of starvation or exposure to the sun or some shit like that.
Yeah. But my thing is, the gale of his cock, if he had a massive cock and a gale came in, it would also swing up and knock out one of the thieves on the other one.
It's the last thing one of the thieves needs. Cock in the face. It's already been
I
crucified.
swear to God, you better not be the actual son of God.
He's home for the wind to change direction so his pal can get it for a couple of hours.
That's all he wanted before he died anyway. He's delighted.
Oh, Christ. Right, a couple of questions for you before we go. First of all, right, how strong is Lecter?
No,
Right.
That's
He looks like a slight man, yet manages to lift what I think looks like a bigger prison guard and basically hang him like a bird
yeah.
from the roof.
Yeah.
And there's no way that's done in the time that
No.
it takes them. He manages to not only beat them to death, then perform surgery where he sliced a man's face off that looks still professional enough that he can put it on his own, then drag the guy that he sliced the face off, chuck him down a lift shaft to land on the top of a lift, then hook the other guy up with no pulley system,
Aye.
disembowel him, then for some reason set up the fucking lights to look angelic.
Yeah.
That's a lot that he's had to do.
Yeah, like there must be like, because he's the most violent guy and he's in a different like prison at that stage. There must be like, gee, has anybody checked on them two guards in the last 6.5 hours?
This is what I mean. There's no. See, if you're the most dangerous criminal, why aren't there 50 guards just sitting there side by side? Why is it two men? Two men who don't think anything about the fact that he's asked for an extra dinner that day. That's literally like the stuff they tell Clarice at the start. They're like, don't even approach the fucking glass.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's a thick, bulletproof, massive, fucking 9-inch plate of glass between you, but don't even approach it. He's that dangerous. Later on, two guys, he's hungry today, entering the fucking cage, entering it to
Why do they
serve
have
it
the
to him?
same fucking thing, the little
Exactly.
shit? They're like, no, we've got this fucking thing. We're like, hey, put your hands around there, Lecter. I want you to touch them. And yeah, fuck me.
It's mental how lackluster the actual security around him is at the end.
Oh, it's so good. Like, yeah, and all of that. And then the police are like, he's on the roof. And I'm like, the thing's covered in blood. If he's on the roof, he's dead.
Yeah, exactly.
all
That's
like-
a lot of plot. Yeah.
What they expected to open? They opened
Yeah.
like, oh, he's actually fallen down the elevator. After all of
Yeah.
that, he fell down the elevator shaft and splattered himself on the
Not
top.
quite the genius we thought he was.
Yeah, there's another thing I've just thought, right? Just before I forget. Hannibal Lecter obviously was a psychiatrist, wasn't he?
Uh-huh.
Imagine having him as your psychiatrist before he even got into the Hannibal, because I presume his demeanor didn't change that much.
No.
So,
No.
like,
Yeah.
so
This guy's quite intense.
your boyfriend's cheated on you, Clarice.
Yeah.
Work pressure's getting under you. You're like, jeez, I don't like this guy at all.
Tell me, Clarice, what is it about imposter syndrome that you think? Is this the most entertaining film ever about cannibalism?
Yeah.
Yes. Secondly, only to Alive.
Oh, I forgot about
Good
Alive.
cannibal film.
Alive.
Who's more frightening, Lecter or Buffalo Bill?
Lecter. I will go Lecter.
Young Lecter, because he's charming.
Yeah, it's kind of like yeah.
But
Yeah.
then,
I find him would be scarier. I don't really know if I'd find Buffalo Bill scary. I'd be scared to be like, I'm fucked here.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'd be like, oh, then again, he is making skin out of things and stuff.
I
I'm like,
think
why'd you get me? I'm too skinny. Skin, look at my skin. It looks shit.
yeah, you and Buffalo Bill would never pick her.
Yeah.
At best, he'd use you for a hand. I just need that guy's hands. That's it. I don't need the lotion. I don't need to soften him up. I just need his hands.
Do you know what? Does he? I wonder. Does he pick them on their skin too? Because does he just be like, this is terrible, but like 6/15 of my human dress has got eczema. He's got certain patches where he has to cover in Sudocreme to keep it going.
Kidnap someone if they've got a birthmark. Oh, for fuck's sake! I've wasted time. This has been. Jesus Christ!
You know, you're going in the bath.
Oh my God!
You're a bath.
You're a what? Self-harmer? Oh Jesus!
What the fuck? I have to stitch that up as well.
So using fucking tissue paper here. An artist can't work like this. Do you secretly want Lecter to win?
Yeah.
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 It's good at the end.
It's good, yeah.
It's good at the end that he's going to kill that doctor.
I have having an old friend for dinner.
It's such a good line as well.
Line. It'd be great if she didn't get that. Oh, yeah.
I know.
Doesn't ruin the thing.
Oh, that's
like,
nice.
I'm having an old friend. So, is he gay?
Yeah.
Starts hanging up, angry. He's walking down the street.
Got me again.
He's walking down the street and Heidi fuming. I'll show you gay.
Oh, God. Do you reckon Hannibal Lecter's the greatest ever villain?
No.
No?
I don't know who he is now. Like, you're going to put me on the spot.
I think it's probably Darth Vader.
Yeah, nah, I don't think he is. Like, he's top 10 maybe.
I would say Vader.
I would say
the Joker.
I would say Bison from Street Fighter.
Easily. Shere Khan from the Jungle Book.
I am not joking when I say Bison from Street Fighter. He is just the best. Just keeps cracking people's necks.
Lecter's in there.
He is definitely. Yeah, he'll be down as because it's. I don't know if he's the best. Because he's just an uppity fuck.
Kaiser Soze.
Like they're
up there.
Bad guys. He's one of the best acted bad guys.
Yeah. Aye, probably the best performance of a villain.
Yeah. I mean, Terminator,
again, maybe
Schwarzenegger and Terminator.
Aye, the Terminator. Aye,
Predators.
Aye,
no, that don't count as a bad guy.
You can't count creatures, actual humans. No, you can't count as Predator. Then you can't count Terminator either. Then it's a cyborg.
Okay, right.
So baddies. Some Bond baddies will be. But then Spacey and Seven.
Not as good as this.
Then can you count? You can count Darth Vader if you're.
So you're not counting Darth Vader.
He's still human.
You're not counting Darth Vader if I can't count Terminator, who is half
human. Of course you can. No, you can't. No, because Vader. But by the time he comes, Vader is half machine anyway. So right, okay, you can have the Terminator, half Vader.
We should write them down. That's the next issue.
Right, we'll do that. We'll do it. Right, okay, we'll do that for
the Patreon.
Patreon next week.
We could do it for the Patreon this week if you want.
Do it for the Patreon this week if you want. Aye.
We could try and figure out some.
We'll do after this. We'll do our top 5 movie villains of all
we'll
time.
Type someone in and see get some interest.
Yeah. And then just the last thing to explain the LAMBS metaphor to you is that was the worst time of her life.
Yeah.
When the fact that her dad had already died, so she was already dealing with the grief of that.
Yeah.
And then she went to the farm in Montana, saw that her uncle, I think it was her uncle or something, was slaughtering the lambs. She was horrified by this screaming noise, managed to save one of the lambs, then got caught, then they killed the lamb. And then ever since then, all she's ever heard, probably at night time, is the screaming of the lambs. So by saving the senator's daughter, she's managed to silence the screaming of the lambs.
Okay, right. Yeah, okay. There, you know, out the back of my place, there's a farm out beside my house, and we used to always hear the screaming of the cows.
Screaming of the cows?
Yeah, because you take the cows' parents away from them, they just
did they lose it?
The cows just fucking scream for like 3 days.
That's terrible. I don't know why I'm laughing.
It is like,
horrible.
You hear them screaming for about 2-3 days, yeah. Oh. You're like, well, the children have been taken.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Right.
Non-silenced it.
Great film. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Fucking superb. Puts the lotion. Put the lotion in a fucking basket. Put it in a fucking basket. Is she a big girl?
That's right.
Imagine being the band, right? The band that did the Goodbye Horses. I don't remember what they're called. Because there's 2 big songs in this. There's that where he's dancing with his cock between his legs. I also noticed he shaved his pubes into being like a Brazilian.
Oh, has he?
Wee touch, a wee nice touch for Buffalo Bill.
No, fair play to you, Bill.
But so that song's used, and then American Girl by Tom Petty's used when she's driving along before she gets caught. And I imagine different phone calls that day where Tom Petty gets called and goes, "Oh, by the way, Tom, we're going to use American Girl." "Oh, really? Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, cool. Yeah, I quite like Jonathan Demme's work. A serial killer. Fuck, I've read the book actually. That's really, really cool. All right, that's great. That's great." Then the other band, "You're going to be in the same film as a Tom Petty." "Oh my God, that's unbelievable. Fucking hell, what scene is it?" It's we're a serial killer who's a transvestite, a transsexual, basically tucks his cock in between his legs and asks a mirror, "Would you fuck me?" "I fuck me. I fuck me hard." What's that scene, is it? Oh, that's good. That's good.
Oh, and what about the song?
Yeah, you couldn't put it over the credits. Did I not? Right, no, all right. Right, no worries. The tucking the cock scene, cool. That's however that's from now on our song will only be known as the tucking of the cock song. Excellent.
There must be some songs too that would really ruin that scene. Turn in Japanese. I really think so.
Where's my baby gone?
Oh, fuck's sake.
Right, what we got next week?
It's upstairs, but you know what it is? This is a favourite of mine. A favourite of mine. I'm not sure. You probably have seen it. I think I've mentioned it before. Keanu Reeves.
Right, which era?
Youngish.
Youngish. So it's not Bill and Ted, because we've done Bill and Ted.
It's not Point Break.
It's not Chain Reaction, is it? Thank God.
No, Chain Reaction.
It's not My Private Idaho.
No, it's not.
It's young Keanu Reeves.
I'll give you the cast, will I?
Uh-huh.
Keanu Reeves, Hugh Laurie, and Forrest Whitaker.
God, I can't think at all. What is it?
We're watching Street Kings.
Oh, fuck, I've never seen it. Never seen Street Kings.
I fucking love Street Kings.
Right,
Do you know what it is?
No.
It's like a bad Training Day, but good.
Excellent.
And it's going to be a very funny episode because Keanu Reeves is so racist in it.
Excellent. Good stuff. Big fan.
Street Kings, I cannot wait for Street Kings.
Right, we're going to do a 20-minute Patreon. We'll talk about our best favourite ever villains.
Yeah, and next week's Patreon, not this one, we're doing Manchester by the Sea because we just didn't have the time.
And then also, if you want to think for next week's Patreon viewers, when we do Manchester by the Sea next week, we'll also pick a film for our February Patreon pick. And because it is February and it's Valentine's Day, just pick any rom-com.
A rom-com, yeah.
Literally, as shit as you want to go, as most embarrassing, hate-filled, pus-ridden shite that you can think of. Just give us or also give us class rom-coms.
I think we might
Harry
do
Met Sally would be cool to do.
I didn't even think of it. I could have done a rom-com myself for next
No, it's fine. Let them pick one.
Yeah, right.
We can't make it every year. We're going to do a fucking rom-com.
No, okay.
Run out of good. There's like 3 good ones.
yeah. Well, that's
right. See you next week. Bye bye.